Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. I appreciate y'all being here. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us the very first time, welcome as well. It's good to have you. And our topic for you today, it's 7 common mistakes when starting a new gym. 7 common mistakes, when starting a new gym. Now, before we get into our topic today, just a quick reminder, my focus, my mission here in the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can, to as many people as I can, across the globe. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel. So if you've not yet done so, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. And then to learn more about me, learn more about my company, and how we can help take your business that next level, be sure to check out those links below. And for you folks who are opening a new gym and you need funding, you have an existing gym, you need funding, we can provide funding for up to $400,000 that is unsecured. There's no restrictions on use. It's a minimum credit score of 680 or better in all 3 credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, and a minimum income of $50,000 per year, each of the 2 previous years. Check out the links below under financing and funding to learn more about those programs and additional programs that we have to help your gym grow and develop. And so with that said, let's get into our topic, and it's 7 common mistakes when starting a new gym. Okay, these are things that I see, for folks that maybe have gotten started and then they decide to get help, or just conversations that we have with folks that are going to be opening up a new place. And number 1 is neglecting to make a business plan. Neglecting to have a business plan. Okay, we do ours in a collaborative manner. I consider that business plan, part of the high-level education of this, because not only do you want to know what to do, but you want to know why you're doing it. Okay, and these are things we can help you with. You can check links below on that to get more information. But make sure you get a business plan. Make sure you write it, preferably, because then you understand it better. But this becomes, an operating document, because you're going to work on key components of that business plan, every single day. Number 2, inadequate financial preparation, at all levels. And make sure you're properly funded. Again, check out our links below for financing and funding, but make sure you're properly funded. And there are things you can do, if you're in a spot where you need to kind of bootstrap it, that can have its time, okay? Generally, you're not going to have high growth, when you're in kind of that cut mode or bootstrap mode. It's not always going to be high growth. Usually it kind of helps you gain control over something. But make sure financial preparation within that business plan. Where's that budget? What are we looking at? Okay, what numbers we're going to be accountable to? Make sure you have proper funding. Number 3, failure to monitor progress and adjust. Failure to monitor progress and adjust. And at its simplest, what I like to see us do, like whether it's in pre-sales or we're actually in the gym, is we have quotas, for sales, cash, recurring dues. We have our daily numbers, month to date, and we have projections. Monitor those quotas compared to those projections every single day, because you're going to make decisions on that every single day. Every single day, make sure you see your key performance indicators. Key performance indicators on how many new leads did we get, how many calls did we make, how many contacts did we make, how many appointments did we make, how many shows did we have, how many people converted, how many referrals, how do we do on the second sale, okay? How many inquiries on advertising, what's our cost per call, our cost per inquiry, what's our cost per show, what's our cost per sale. We need to know all this, okay? You need to monitor this and then adjust, based on what the numbers call for us to do. Number 4, this one is usually there. I'm in the middle of this one, but it's avoiding outside help. If you're starting a new gym, get outside help. Don't do it based on trial and error. Okay, it's there's an old saying that we used to have in real estate when we were involved in that at one point, is we get so busy, bending over picking up pennies, that dollars fall out of our pocket. And that's what happens sometimes when it comes to getting outside help, whether it's our company or somebody else's that you're looking at. Engage in them. Okay, it's rare that an expert at this is not going to be able to help you. Okay, and sometimes the littlest things can really amount to some big success stories for you. So really, go out there and get outside help. Failure to do so is one of the biggest mistakes that we see. Number 5, setting the wrong price. There's a lot to talk about here. Look at your pricing. Is it the right price? And I'll give you an example. We had a client one time, and we were on site, doing an evaluation, doing training, looking at what they did. And it wasn't working for them. Okay, it wasn't even close. And it was a beautiful, beautiful place. I mean, they had spent the amount of money they had spent in finish out, and that place truly qualified, as a luxury facility. But it was, failing. And I remember asking the owner, I said, what made you determine the pricing here? What made you determine the pricing? And he said, I wanted to be customer friendly. And my answer was, well, that's great. I think we all want to do that, okay? But you can't be customer friendly if you're not in business. And if you charge like 0 enrollment and then a monthly fee and it's month to month with 30 days to cancel, it may not work for you, okay? Not as far as sustaining a business. And I use that example because I see that a fair amount, okay? And so we're not even covering our marketing costs, and now all of a sudden we've got attrition issues on the back end. Now you've got a real problem on your hands, okay? Number 6 on my list of 7 common mistakes, ignoring technology. Ignoring technology. The other side of that is having too much of it, okay? We need every shiny object. But in terms of ignoring technology, get a CRM that you can use. I mean, I talk to so many gyms that are paying monthly fees, expensive monthly fees, for CRMs, and they don't use them because they don't understand them. They're too complicated. Find something you can use, okay? I don't care how much it can do if you're not going to use it. Find one you can do. Even if you can go online and find a free one, most likely. But invest in technology, your CRMs, anything that can automate, repetitive tasks, emails and text messages and notifications and things like this, but don't ignore technology, okay? Get involved with it, but make sure you keep things simple. One of the other, I don't have it on my list here in terms of starting a new gym, but we see this frequently when trying to fix an existing gym, is the business has become too complicated, and one of the solutions is how do we simplify it. So don't overdo it here. One of the goals is to keep it simple and easy to run. And then last on my list of 7 common mistakes when starting a new gym is failing to learn. And my message here on this is become a student of this, a student of sales, a student of business, a student of management, a student of the industry. Become a student of this. Use this channel. I know many clubs do, okay? Well, use this channel as a way to become a student, because if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. No one floats, okay? You're going to be above or you're going to be under, okay? And so make sure you're a good student. Make sure you're continually learning and continually getting better, and make sure you can quantify it, because if you're doing that, you should be seeing your numbers go up. So folks, again, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. I appreciate you being here at the channel today. And if you've not yet done so, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. To learn more about me, learn more about my company, and how we can help take your business to that next level, be sure to check out those links below. And then again, for you folks who are looking to open a new facility, you need funding. You have an existing operation, you need funding, you need operating capital. We can help with funding for up to $400,000 in funding. It's unsecured, no restrictions on use, minimum credit score of 680 or better in all 3 credit bureaus, minimum income of $50,000 per year each of the 2 previous years. Check out our links below, financing and funding, for more information on those programs and for additional options for other types of funding that can be made available to you. So again, we appreciate you being here on the channel today, and we look forward to seeing you all in that next video.